really bad insulation.
Here's a solution that I installed for my garage, and it is much warmer. Check it out.
The garage door by far is really bad insulation. There is nothing typical metal. There's nothing protecting it at all from the elements. And also there's a gap. Let's see if I can get it. You can't really see it, but there is a bit of a gap up there. And then additionally, I don't have anything from the other side. And I can show you that, that's protecting it. Yeah, 34, 35 degrees. Ooh, 25 on the ground. So the garage is right there. All right, so now we have the insulation installed. And this is actually a lot easier than you would think. It comes in pretty large boxes because it's like I think about an inch thick. You can see, it has this white backing and it fits in nicely. You do have to kind of, to shape it, you have to bend it a bit to get it in there. But you can see it overall installs very, very clean. So let's do the temperature test. So it's 32 degrees outside. And I think when I last did this, let's see, I'm trying to remember. Let's go ahead and hit. Okay, so 50 degrees. I think that's a pretty big change. I have to go to the video to see. That's hitting the insulation. Go to the cement, 55. And then the window, because that was also one of the other ones. Okay, wow, the window does really well, all things considered. It comes in panels of 8. So I had to get 3 sections, which sounds daunting, but it really was not bad. And like I said, the install, you just use a razor blade you measure, you want to go a little bit longer. Some of these are like a tuck-in groove. You'll see here where the line had to be exposed a little bit because this one actually tucks in, goes deep, like right to about here. So in order, you can't get both, and this part tucks in too to about here. So with one piece, you can't just bend it all in perfectly, right? So you have to cut this one, but that one tucked in. So slid it in that way, bent, and then there's like a 2-inch piece right here, butted up against it. So I tried as best I could to have that as perfect as possible. And that's just on that one. And where other ones, it was easier because on this panel, probably would have been better had I filmed. Guys, it's hard to have a YouTube channel. I just want to say that. But anyway, this one tucked in, and this had no tuck. It's like a whole tuck thing here. So this one actually sat in nicely. It tucks in nicely there, and it has a clean line. So really, I'm impressed. And you don't have to add like any additional tape or anything. The only thing I had to tweak, which it does add, you wouldn't think so because it's styrofoam, but it actually adds a substantial amount of weight. So there's a screw. I'm sure they don't call it a screw, but there's like a dialy thing that you poke your screwdriver in, and you give it the ability to lift more weight. So I did have to tweak that because it only came up like halfway, and I'm like, oh, holy cow. This is going to be a problem, but actually it turned out fine. But anywho, very happy with the insulation. It's made a huge difference. It makes like, so when we're working out or whatever, and I haven't done this like for a long time, but it makes it a lot easier. A lot easier when it's not freezing cold. It's 32 degrees outside. We'll give it one more hit with some fresh batteries here. What do we have? 49, 46, 48, 49. So like 50. Yeah, I mean, 50-ish. There we go. There's our 50. Now I do have up here, there is, I'll show you. I do need to eventually get a seal for up in this area. So you can see there's a gap. So that's just air coming up, right? So heat rises. Oh, thank you, Kobe. Heat rises. And so, yeah, if heat's going up there, then it's going to be like going out is my assumption. So I do believe I have to come up with a solution there. The sides aren't as bad if I focus in on the sides. It's pretty well sealed. I mean, you can see a little pokey hole there, but it's not bad. Just both upper portions are problematic. So anyway, that is it. Oh yeah, there's my other electronic device. I'll be giving some updates on this guy. It's been fun. I don't know if this can be fun, but it actually is, because we went yesterday for a hike and I set it to away mode, and I could hear a little clicky sound come from here, which tells me it dialed the temp down, and then we're not just burning and wasting energy. And that little light turns red. So far, this thing's really cool. I don't know how much money I'm saving, but it feels like I'm saving money. And I think that's the important thing. You just need to feel like you're saving money so you can spend money on toys like this. I got a whole nother video on pool tables. Believe it or not, a folding pool table played better than this thing. This is a larger pool. Not good. Not gonna do it. I'll show you a video on that later. All right, y'all take care. Hope this helps. I do recommend installation. That's kind of a no-brainer, I know. Thank you, Kobe, so much. But these work really well, and they just insert there, just add some weight. So just to recap, I'll leave some links, and it's real easy to do. It's worth it. You do get some particles and stuff around, and I was doing it during the week. That's why I didn't film, so my apologies. But y'all take care, stay safe, and we'll see y'all later. There will be some additional videos coming on this guy. It's just fun to look at. It's like it's in a museum right now. It's in a museum, and I hope you had a chance to see my solar video. Let's sneak in and see what the little computer guy's doing. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Normally he runs green, but what must be happening, see, it's red. The LEDs don't film so great on this. So what I'm imagining is I need to eventually, what it's telling me, I think, is the house battery's probably running low and needs a charge, but yet I'll still be able to charge, I'll still be able to roll the car just fine and start it. But that's something I should eventually take out. And actually, if I just roll it out into the sun, it'd start charging, and I bet you that sucker will turn green. Oh, that's a good video. All right. Damn, so much to do. So little time. Y'all take care. See you. Bye-bye.